And welcome back, Crack Timeout. I'm your
Guy?
homie, your friend.
That's
we
Hunter.
hanging out, man. My name's Hunter, and this is what we doing. We hanging out.
Yeah.
That's my boy Jake.
What up? If I'm talking weird, I have a canker sore. Which, you know what I mean?
You have herpes, bro.
That's not what herpes is. First of all, canker sore is a worse word than herpes, than cold sore. It should be the other way around. The fact that canker sore is not that bad, but a cold sore is. Canker is like a STD word.
Can I be? I thought a canker sore was on your foot.
That's not. I mean, maybe that could
Maybe.
happen. Canker canker sounds like a foot disease.
It does. I always felt like canker was something involved with your toe. Or
But so here's what happened. I got a canker sore, and
no, you don't have a canker sore.
I do. You can't see anything on my face right now. But here's
It's
what happened.
inside your mouth.
I was eating some clam
Like
chowder.
a hole in your face.
Some chowder.
It's
Some
crazy.
chowder.
This is
Some
black.
chowder.
Go
Some
ahead.
chowder.
All right,
I was
you
having some chowder. And I bit my lip, and then it created a huge hole in my lip. So I had looked up like how to heal it, and I went to the store, and so I looked up what and like stuff, the cream, whatever. I go to the store to buy it. The stuff you use for the canker sore is the same stuff used for genital warts, and it says it on the thing. So when I bought that, the cashier looking at me like,
Okay, was that some clam chowder or a dude named Tim?
"Yeah, dude, like Tim stuck his genital warty cock in my mouth."
So gross.
No, that's not what happened. But I mean,
That's what happened. I feel
That's
like
not what happened.
You went to Hollywood, you know.
what?
I know, bruh. There's that pizza spot you love to go to in Hollywood.
It's called Gay
man.
Pizza. Yeah, that's a good spot. Gay Pizza's a good spot.
You take us there every chance you get. And I know you went down there one night solo, and then one of them boys slipped in. You got something. I know that happened.
First off, that's not true. Second off,
That's what happened, bro.
my lip hurts so much I couldn't even suck dick right now if I
Oh,
wanted
my
to.
God.
It hurts so bad.
It's really gnarly, dude. You have a hole in your mouth.
You saw
It's
it.
scary.
It's a hole in my lip.
It looks like someone, like, if you dipped a lot and you had lip cancer, that's what it looks like.
Let's not throw that at me,
I'm
right?
just saying, it's like, if I had
Throw it
that-
out that?
I don't want that to happen to you. That's not my wishes, but
Can you get that with zinning up?
I don't know, man. They say you get all kind of shit. But yeah, I'm sure cancer's cancer, bro. You get it.
Yeah, you probably get that any way you want. But so the point is that I have this thing in my mouth.
You have a
So
canker sore, and your mom's been helping you rub
my
anal
mom, I
cream
get
on it or
I get a
something?
Q-tip. I brought my medicine here just in case. I get a Q-tip and some sore gel. It's called, which is like brutal to buy
Canker sore
from your
of the
local
mouth.
CVS.
That's disgusting.
You
man.
never got a canker sore ever?
Not that I can be aware of. All my herpes outbreaks were just real. I'm just kidding, man. You just scared to admit it, though, and you should.
Herpes is on the outside. This is, I mean,
You have a hole in your mouth.
it's from I bit my lip. I bit my lip and it made a loud crack
What were you
noise.
eating? Be so for real.
Clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
I was at a bar, an Irish bar, and I bought clam chowder,
So
and
gross.
it was pretty nasty. But there was one meatball, and I was like, "Well, I'll eat the meatball then." And here's the problem: I sometimes chew with my mouth open.
Yeah, you do, because you were raised by animals. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I'll chew my mouth open sometimes. And if I'm getting too hype at chewing, I bit down super hard. It hit my shark tooth.
Your shark tooth.
My shark tooth. What you know about the shark tooth? Bit it down. It made
It's just like when people get herpes, they just come up with these crazy ass stories.
Say the real thing. You fucked a fat chick named Sandra. You know what I mean?
It's just tell the truth. The truth will set you free, man. You went down there to that spot in Hollywood. You started hanging out. Next thing you know, someone was doing something to your face, and you dealing with this now. And it's all good. They got doctors and they got creams. Don't fucking, that's your mic. We got to put your name on that motherfucker. That's for sure.
First of all, that did not happen.
Okay, it's cool. It's cool. I don't judge, man.
But
Everyone knows that. I don't judge nobody.
What were you talking about? You
I
don't
don't
be judging?
judge nobody.
You don't be judging.
I don't judge
You always
nobody.
judging.
People love me, man.
They love you?
I think. I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, I always thought people loved you, and then like you get to know you a little bit, and you go, "Oh, no one likes this guy."
Yeah,
Huh?
they got, like, after like the third time, they're like, "Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I see what's happening."
They're like, "Oh, this guy's cool," and you keep talking. I'm like, "He's dumb."
Oh,
No, I'm just
man.
kidding. He's a
It's
cool
like, that guy
dude.
should read more.
That guy should
More
read
books.
We got 4 books on the table right now. I'll tell you what.
This is
none
a
of them-
move. People put. This is a move to make people think we read. It's so funny.
we got a couple books here, but yeah, I mean, I've never read any
Y'all
of these.
know I ain't never
First of
touch
all,
them books. Let's be so for
I put
real.
this book down, and he goes, "Is that some racist book?" I'm like, "I don't know. I never read it. Hopefully not." We flipped open to a page, and it was like Asians will be Asians, and we're like, I mean, I don't know. Won a Pulitzer Prize.
Yeah,
I
he
feel like
brought a racist book over to my
I feel like
house.
Pulitzer
Surprise,
Prize winning
surprise.
books aren't. I feel like Pulitzer Prize winning books aren't racist. That's just my opinion, though. But you tell me if I'm wrong. You don't even know what the Pulitzer Prize is. You know, Kendrick has one of those.
When you're dealing with something like what you got going on, canker sore,
Canker Sore, yes.
eating.
Tough.
What do you mean? Go ahead.
Okay, so we have a friend who's Chinese, and he went back to China. Don't call him a spy. You're looking at me like you want to call him a spy.
Look, he just left in a hurry. It's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna
Dude,
say
he said the funniest thing though.
My man got up the fuck out of here.
No, I'm gonna tell it because he going to China. I don't know if he can even say these words over there, but he told us he was like, everybody here thinks I'm a spy. Like, who am I? He's talking about. He's like, what am I gonna go back and say? Yeah, they're all still stupid.
First off, your Chinese accent not real. Okay, your Chinese accent. So
my bad.
Second, yeah, he did assume that we're all real dumb and that we don't know that he's a spy. But he may just be calling us dumb because we found out that he is a
spy. You know what's crazy? You never realize how smart your friends are until they like throw some at you.
Oh my God, we're at dinner with this guy.
We think he's one of us. He's 22 years old, by the way.
We went to dinner with this fucking guy, and he tells us that he has a degree in what?
He's gonna go teach physics.
Yeah, he's going back to China to teach a bunch of Chinese folks physics. That's hilarious.
No, Chinese and white. He speaks English. He's gonna do English, Chinese, teaching physics in English and Chinese. You know, when you're like, why are we hanging out? You know what I mean?
We would be hanging sometimes, and I just recall now, looking back at all the hangs with him and how quiet he was during all those hangs, and to know that he has the ability to teach in English physics, that doesn't worry you a little bit? That doesn't make you a little bit like
it's crazy
spy?
that he could have taught you and was like, he ain't gonna learn.
This guy, that's funny. First of all, I was not going to learn. I was not going to learn. But, bro, the fact that he's teaching physics, we would smoke corn dog together.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's doing pretty good for himself. See, Hunter's
corn dog.
a little nervous because obviously, bro, Hunter's owned by Disney, bro.
I'm owned by Disney.
Hunter may as well work for ESPN at this point.
I got to think about what I'm doing. Disney. I got a big contract with Disney. I get paid a lot of money by them, but I just got to be careful with what I do here.
Yeah, that's facts. So he said smoke joints. He's like, would a Disney XD kid do that? I don't know for sure.
You know when like I had to do the with the thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
I took so many takes.
How old are you again? 29.
I
So you were
was a
watching
kid
that. You were
when
watching that at
happened.
12, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's not that weird, I guess. I was never big into Disney, if I'm being for real. I know that you're people, but
Yeah.
I was a Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, I got into it. I remember watching Tarzan every morning. That was my big go-to cartoon that I think of as Tarzan.
You thought you were Tarzan. Let's be so
Definitely thought I was Tarzan. I had long hair and everything.
Oh, did you watch the movie one? Brendan Fraser?
No, this is a cartoon, an animated
That was
cartoon.
good. That was a good cartoon. I think it was just a movie though. Maybe am I right?
What if I was watching the same movie just over and over again? My dumb ass.
Like
thought,
man, it gets better every time.
dude, he's just doing something different. Tarzan be wild. These trips and adventures.
Was Tarzan the guy that was Tarzan?
What was your morning ritual as a kid?
Morning rich as a kid?
Like, are you eating a bowl of cereal?
First off, my mom worked at this. I went to private school. My mom worked at the school. I got free tuition. So my mom was an outdoor aide at a private school. She was the mean lunch lady. Is what I usually what I say.
My life is here. I'm sitting here just
What's wrong?
microphones talking to a kid who went to private school.
Clarence went to private school. You know what I mean? But I went to private school.
So what was your morning like? Your mom was a teacher there.
My mom was an outdoor aide. My mom was making $10,000 a year. I saw the paycheck and I went, whoa.
Stop! Don't put your mama's pay out there like.
I remember seeing my mom's paycheck and going, whoa. And she goes, it's because you get free tuition. I was like, all right.
She's like donating her time, basically.
Basically. But so as an outdoor aide, my mom had to get to school and run the CNR before school. I was waking up at 4:30 a.m. to get to school. Isn't that crazy?
4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning. I wake up. I'd be so for real. I wasn't really brushing the teeth.
Yeah, no shit. We can tell.
I wake up, have some toast, watch this one guy who would do the ABCs, but he would do it like every day. Like C, it'd be cheetah, and he'd visit a cheetah, whatever, some stupid shit. It was awesome. Stanley something. And then I go to school. I get to school like 5:15, 5:30. Just be chilling at school till 7, waiting for class to start. It was brutal, bro.
You were one of
it.
those kids who were way too excited to see everyone when they first got there.
Bro, I'd be like, yo, please. Because CNR was every age group. And I'm hanging out with, like,
oh my
the kids who are,
God.
like, stupid. And, like, first of all, if you're an adult and you have a child and you drop them off at CNR at 5 in the morning and you pick them up at 8 p.m., why do you have kids? You know what I mean? What's the point?
Yeah, I mean.
My mom would always be like, my mom always see these kids and like, does your parents love you? They never
That's
see
what
you.
your mom would say?
My mom would tell these kids, I don't think your parents love you. Because you're here from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. They see you for 7 hours a day and you're sleeping for 6 of those. They don't love you.
Oh my God.
But if you're one of
Mom
those kids,
is ice cold, huh?
my mom's a mean Mexican woman, bro. That's
Mhm.
what it is. My mom, people would always tell me, they'd go, I don't want to hang out with you because your mom's mean. Like, I'm like, hey, I want to hang out at my house. They goes, your mom gonna be there? I said, I mean, yeah. They go, I'm all right.
Oh my God.
It's tough.
Ice
Girls
cold mom.
Girls did not like me, bro, because the mom scared of my mom. My mom one time told a bunch of girls, like, y'all be lucky to date Jake. And I went, you're not helping. You're not helping.
Y'all be lucky to date my
I
little
went to
Jake.
I went to a very posh white private school. And
I picture does she talk ghetto or no?
my mom talks ghetto.
I feel like she might.
You can take the woman out the hood. You know, you can't take out of them the hood. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my God. So she's just talking shit to folks.
My mom was talking shit to folks.
She's like in your face.
My
little Jake will eat your ass. My little Jake will beat your ass.
no, she would never say that. She knew that wasn't. She knew what I was capable of, and it wasn't that. It wasn't beating ass.
She'd be roasted you too.
Yeah.
Jake, hold my purse. Watch me whoop this
She'd
dude's
be roasted,
ass.
yeah. She'd be getting me at school, and I'm like, yo, chill your bitch ass. You know what I
She
mean?
would roast you. When you gonna grow?
She would say shit like, she would bring up how I have a nightlight when I wet the bed.
Oh my God, nightlight.
Nightlight, wet the bed.
You still have that? I went to your house. I saw that.
Well, I don't really use it, but what I have is
It
one
was
of those.
plugged in the wall.
I have one of those.
so
I have one of
who's
those.
using it?
When I don't believe in crystals, but I have one of those crystal things that you can light up.
Yeah.
It's supposed to take away like radioactivity. I don't know. My mom got it for me.
Radioactive.
She's a psychopath. What do you want from me? She's cool, but I love my mom, but she's a little crazy with that stuff.
She said, "Let me put this radioactivity collector by your bed."
Exactly. Like the radioactivity will not hit my brain. It'll hit that.
Your mama, bro. Your mom watch a lot of Fox News, huh?
Oh yeah.
Big Trump supporter, I'm
A
assuming.
Fox News isn't enough for my mom. She goes, they a little liberal.
I think the people over at Fox are getting a little soft.
She'll say that. And she'll be like, I need a. One time my parents were watching some news network I think called
I think the people over there at
Newsmax.
Fox are getting a little soft.
Oh, you're doing like Shane Gillis thing?
Fucking so stupid. It makes me so mad. Bro, your mom sounds crazy. That's nuts. And is your dad like a calm guy, or he would have to be a calm guy to deal with
My
this
dad's
kind of,
very calm until he gets mad, and when my dad gets mad, he gets mad. Like
well, he's got a little bit of Korean in him, correct? Your
my dad has Korean anger.
Oh,
should know about
I've
that
heard of
Korean
that.
anger.
I've heard of it. I've never
My
witnessed it, but I've heard of it.
My dad loves our dog so much, but recently the dog bit my dad's hand. My dad smacked that dog, dude.
How
We
hard?
went, whoa! That Korean anger came. I almost ate it. So I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
He hits it. Well,
But
it's dead now. We gotta do something with it.
Shit, dinner, man. Fat ass dog anyway, man. I don't know why he's from the South.
Yeah,
But
so your dad's a Korean white dude.
Korean white looks Mexican. Korean white looks Mexican. My mom
That's
is.
how a lot of them sneak in. They'll just start claiming Mexican. You're like, whoa, bro. You ain't.
Hey, only. You know what
Your
I mean?
last name Lee, cuz. Can you chill out? You ain't Mexican.
You ever meet a
dog.
Lee that's like too white? You're like, why are you so white for being a Lee? You know, and I'm Robert E. Lee.
You're like, watch out, man. Famous Lees out there.
How many? When I went to school, like I was saying,
Bruce Lee beat your ass. Boy.
Bruce Lee will beat your ass. Let's get that out the way. And his son, Tyson Lee, I don't know his name, killed
Didn't you
himself.
go to school with someone's son?
Rampage Jackson's son,
Rampage Jackson, the MMA.
MMA fighter. Rampage
Do you
Jackson.
know Rampage? Are you familiar with his
I was
work
at
all?
school and they said Rampage Jackson's son goes to school. And I said, who is Rampage Jackson?
Oh my God, man. You said you still aren't familiar really with him.
No, this is at this point this is public school, by the way.
Can I tell you who he is, Rampage Jackson?
Who is he?
Pioneer of
Pioneer.
the UFC, one of them. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, this guy, knockouts for days, was an absolute killer UFC fighter.
Wow,
Absolute murderer.
really?
Real legend of the sport. He does podcasts now and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
He's like did his son do anything cool or like that you remember? Was he like a good guy? Was his son like fucking? I bet his son was out there.
His son was out there fucking for sure.
Oh, dude.
Are you kidding me? Rampage Jackson's
War
son?
stories, huh?
At my school, there was the two groups. You either went to Coto de Casa, which is the rich gated community, or went to Ladera Ranch, which is where I was.
And it's also
It's not gated, though. It's not
a really nice area, not gated.
nice area, not gated, but it's down the hill where Coto's up the hill.
Okay.
So the up the hill kids, which is where Rampage Jackson is from, They got all the pussy. They had all the cool parties.
They got everything.
Like, if you wanted to date and you were a ranch kid like me, you had to date like a nerdy Asian woman. You know what I mean?
Really?
But if you want to date like a white girl, you better go to Kodo, bro. You better be from Kodo.
So you bummed you hooking up with an Asian girl. You're mad about that shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Come on now.
You seem to be. Yeah, I feel like that's not everyone. That
No,
may
I'm
just
not.
be you.
I'm not actually mad about it. I just always liked girls that didn't like me back. You know what I'm saying? I always liked I liked a
You always
cheerleader.
wanted what you couldn't have.
I liked a cheerleader one year, a cheerleader another year, and then some tennis girl a different year, and they all.
That's so weird. So like a little fella like you out there crushing on the head cheerleader. You obviously know that ain't gonna happen. That's for Rampage.
Come on now, though. You know me walking, brace face, bro, brace face.
4'11" and braces. That's crazy, man.
4'11" braces, skinny, bald head, shaved it up.
Bald head
Shaved.
Weren't you doing like a whole? You did like a whole year of De Niro too, didn't you?
That was senior year. I was doing De Niro.
Your entire senior year. You were.
My entire senior year, I was De Niro from Taxi Driver. I wore jeans, boots, a red flannel, and a tan jacket, and I did my hair a certain way. And when girls would talk to me, I'd be like, I would like give them. I wouldn't give them much. I wanted them to think I was mysterious. They thought I was gay.
You was in the closet. They
were
thought
like,
you was just waiting to come out.
One time, a girl who I liked a lot. I like this girl so much. She goes, "Jake, I love your style," and I went, "Thanks."
Your style.
I went, "Thanks." And one time, the next day, she's like, "Did you get a haircut?" And I went, "I got one like a month ago. It's nothing." And I love this girl. I was just the biggest idiot, dude. Oh my goodness.
Did you ever have like the nuts to really like swing?
Swing?
Like actually
Oh my
ask
gosh.
her out, really do it? Did you ever actually think of like that one moment in your life in like the high school days? Did you ever really just go for it? Like this is she may say no, this could go left, you know?
I didn't talk to a woman until I was 27. No, I don't think I ever.
That's so true. Too.
I didn't ask out a girl until I was like in like a face-to-face ask out. Face-to-face.
Have the courage to ask a woman.
20 years old. 20 years old. I was in community college, and this girl I liked a lot. We were in a group chat. I was cracking the group chat up.
Oh, that's so funny.
We were walking out one day, and I was like, she was 18. I was 20. I mean, is that a bad? I don't know. It was end of the year, freshman year, though, so she might have been 19. And
yeah, she was 17. Go ahead.
Probably 16 if we're being real. And then so she got dropped off by the mama. You know what I'm saying? One of them smart girls.
She had the Uber.
But we were leaving
Them
class,
smart girls is so.
and we were leaving class, and we just got done presenting, and and then we're talking. I'm like, that was a good time with the group. She's like, that was so fun. I was like, we should hang out some more over summer. She's like, yeah, definitely. And I was like, I got your number. I'll hit you up. She's like, please. And I was like, yeah, I'll hit you up. And then I text her. I'm like, we should hang out. She's like, yeah. I'm going on vacation, but I'm down when I get back. I'm like, sick. And I waited, and then she never responded.
The old vacation.
The old vacation, bruh. Also, then she was like, aren't you going to college? Here's the problem. At the time, I thought I was going to go to Cal State Northridge. So I was like, yeah.
Is that
I'm
far away from
It's
here?
in L.A. It's in North L.A. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be around here so much. I think she thought I just wanted to fuck. And so she was like, ah.
Oh, yeah. A player like you wanting to get them jeans, get out of there. You're real known for
You
that.
don't know how well I can fake my life. Oh, well, some girls.
So you were telling her, like, I'm a Mac. Okay, I got it like
I'm like,
that. Is
I'm
that
going
what
to
you were doing?
college. You know, I got time for you, maybe. You know what I mean?
Oh, my. You were
No.
you played it too cool and X-nayed yourself out of it.
I played it way too cool.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. But then I knew someone who knew her, and then they were like, yeah, she's a boyfriend now. And I was like, that's fine. You know, I'm at a point now. Well, I have a girlfriend for the past 2.5 years. But I was at the time, I was like, whatever. I was really over women for like a little bit.
You saying?
Yeah. But
my moment, man. I had this. There was a girl. She went to my high school. She's a pretty girl, huge. You know, she was known for tits, right? That was her.
Okay,
thing.
so she was huge and she had big tits, or just big tits?
No,
Okay.
She was known for huge tits. That was
Wow.
very,
Okay.
very- I thought she was really pretty. She, you know, life happens to all of us. But
Yeah.
anyway, there I go. We're all hanging out one night, and I swing, right? I ask her, and blah, blah, blah. We go back to my house. Now we're hanging out. She's wearing this dress, right? Underwear on, the whole thing. It's fun. We start rolling around on the ground.
Y'all making out?
Playing with my dog, sort of innocent.
So how do you know this? How is this girl so close to you at this point? Is my
Huh?
question. How is
Because we're just talking now. We've done. I mean, I'm smooth.
Oh, okay.
You know
All
I'm
right,
smooth. I'm in there.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
And my mom comes home, and the girl's dress was up like above her.
Oh.
But we was really wrestling around on the ground with the dogs. We really weren't doing nothing.
Yeah.
But my mom come home, and my mom normally, I swear I've seen, she would never care. She would just be whatever, you know. My mom fucking flew off.
What?
Bro, it was I don't know if she had a little bit to sip that night or what was going on, but she went nuts.
What'd she say?
Yell, scream at this girl, get the hell out of my house, you whore, blah, 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 everything. Now, granted, this is like one of the 2 pretty girls at my high school. You know what I mean?
How old are you at this point?
I had just moved there too. I just moved.
You're 13.
I was in the 9th grade.
13,
man.
14, yeah.
And my God, she ruined it for me, man. This girl was ready to roll.
Freshman girl with huge ones?
No. This girl was older than me too.
What?
Yes, man. This was like, you got to remember, there's only like 200 people in the whole school.
Okay.
So a freshman can holler at a senior fairly easy. It's just right down the hall.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not like.
Did you look old for your age?
I feel like I've looked a certain age for a long time.
You've always looked 17.
I looked young my whole life.
Okay.
Real. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. It was fun, you know. We had a
And
good
so
time.
what'd she do? She tell everybody about that?
Did I tell what?
Did she tell everybody about that? And you ruined your game?
Yeah, ruined my game for a minute in that, at least at the school. And then I
can't fucking Hunter's gonna get called a whore by the mom.
So then another
shit.
thing that happens in the South is you get you just jump around from high school to high school.
Of course.
It's a little easier. And then nobody really knows your track record over there. And this was also like, you know, I'm a little bit older, right?
Yeah.
So we wasn't really on the book. And that's all you had was Facebook, you know.
Yeah.
And it was still beginning stages of that. So
Yeah.
it was still fairly easy to be out there fucking around.
Mm.
And then my mama had that bar too.
So yeah, you get older pussy at that point.
Yeah, I would be in that bar. I was in that bar in my junior year of high school is when I started going in there.
Wow, like working there and stuff, right?
Well, just being around there, and then I started actually like I never actually got paid, but I mean I was working.
You ever
doing
get
stuff.
puss over there?
What do you think?
You said some names we weren't supposed to say.
Yeah, you can't just be yelling names. You can't just yell names about people.
Get your
They
names
get pissed
from a
And it's
town
like,
with
what's
200
weird
people.
is,
Yeah.
Hey, oh yeah, 7 people are gonna see this. Oh, let me get pissed. You said my name. Like, I mean, who cares? You know?
Yeah. I mean, who
People
cares
get all
that
butthurt. Who cares?
you look like a discount Richard Greco right now? But it is what it
It's
is.
all good. I'm going for something. You know, I'm going for a look.
What's the cum on your pants all about? You can't see it in the camera, but he has white all over his pants.
These are what I call my paint pants.
paint pants. Okay.
Whenever you go painting, you wear a certain pair of pants. That way, if they get paint on them, at least you don't care that much.
I got a paint shirt. You're right. I understand that. I got a paint shirt.
Paint pants, man.
That's pretty cool. When you were in high school, did you have a lot of black kids at your school? This is meant to be racist. I was wondering because you were in Alabama.
I mean, honestly, I would say it was at least 50-50 when I went there.
That's pretty cool. I wish I had more in my
If
school.
not-
more fun.
If not more, then like there wasn't, you know. I don't know. It's hard to tell because this is actually a question I asked my buddy the other day when I was calling him back home, and I was like, was it as many as like was it 50-50 or was there more black kids? That's really what I remember.
Yeah.
You know, I remembered it as more black kids, but.
Mm-hmm. You some of your best
told-
friends are
Some of my best friends in the entire world are, man. But are like we're saying it like they got like they're like plagued or something. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But no, man, you know, so I think it was either 50-50 or, you know, a little bit over 60-40.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But it was definitely an experience. My aunt was the principal of my high school.
Ooh.
So I had it fucking made. I could do whatever I want.
That's
It was
nice.
great. And I was on the football team. I was like halfway decent at playing sports, so
Yeah.
I got bad ankles now. You know that. They
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
everywhere.
Mine was tough. Because I grew up in South OC. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
your football career?
I'm talking about the kids at my school.
Oh, okay.
South OC. So
All white.
If all white and if
White, lots of money.
white, lots of money, and the black kids, Rampage Jackson's son, a lot of money. These kids. There was a black kid that he'd roll up in a Mercedes S class.
And that made you mad? Did that piss you off a
No,
little bit?
I was like,
I know you got some German in you, bro. This shit
what
probably
the
pissed you
hell?
off.
No, I loved it, dude. I loved it. Some of my best friends are like, anyway. So but his license plate though, he played quarterback, and when his license plate was just like arm with his like date of birth.
Dope.
The dope though, yeah.
That's cool. I bet he didn't have no problem hollering at girls.
Dude, one time I remember freshman year, I was walking down the hallway and I bumped into him. He's about 6'4", I'm about 4'11". So in my head, dick to dick, face to dick at this point. And I hit it like that, and he goes, "Oh, you all good, Lil?" And he calls me the N-word, and I was like, "Oh, sweet."
No, he did not.
I promise. He did. Ask anybody. I'll say his name, Devon Monster, dude. He was the coolest kid. I thought he was the coolest kid ever.
You thought that was a cool move? He's like big boying you right there.
No,
That's
he like
him
gave me
being like.
but he's a
nah,
senior.
fuck
I was
you.
a freshman though, and he gave me like a tap on the back. He knew I was a freshman.
Oh man.
And he was committed to I think Cal or UCLA at that
That's
point.
cool. That's cool.
And we both thought I thought he was going to win the Heisman. He was like so good at Tesoro, bro. With my high school I went to.
I went to a high school in California my freshman year of high school.
Oh really?
And then I moved my freshman to sophomore year. That I got punked like that too, sort
Yeah.
of. But I actually got punked.
Okay, mine was sick, but yours is punk.
Mine's on the freshman football field, right? Well, you know, freshmen have their own team, and then you have varsity. You know, it's the freshman team and then
Freshman
varsity.
JV and varsity is what we had, yeah.
I think it may have even been that too,
Yeah.
JV and then varsity. But I was a freshman in high school. I'm on the freshman team.
Mm-hmm.
we're getting ready for practice or whatever. We're sitting on this big hill, and the seniors are walking down, and they dip.
Of course.
Bro takes out his big old just chaw and frisbees. It hits me in the back of the neck. All my boys
that was the
instantly.
quarterback for sure.
Everyone, all my boys, like disperse around me, laughing. Right. So there's a circle now formed. Me center. Everyone's pointing and laughing at me. I got dip running down. I got my shoulder pads on, so I've got dip in my neck. My shoulder pad. It's itchy. It's gross.
Of course.
You know.
It was in someone's mouth.
It was in someone's mouth.
Yeah, and
he was in an ugly motherfucker's
you also
mouth
don't
too.
know
I
this-
remember the guy's face. He had terrible acne and shit, like pus face, kind of. It's terrible.
You also don't know about Hunter, but he doesn't. He's a germaphobe. Hunter.
I can't stand.
Hunter
If
is
you're
not
nasty,
racist
get away
or a
from me.
homophobe, but he's a germaphobe.
Don't
I
be
one
a nasty
time
person.
moved his water and he wouldn't drink it after that.
Well,
so
you don't wash your hands, so
I do wash my hands.
when after you pull them out your ass cheeks.
Yeah, then I lick them up like a cat.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You gross.
Anyway, so that's
I got
that's
this dip on the back of my neck, bro. And
oh,
everyone,
it's terrible.
I got roasted, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That same day, my boy Julius Humphrey and CJ got into a fight, and it was crazy because it was one of these like he got snuck. So I want to say Julius was getting ready, and CJ came in, and CJ was mad. They were both the running backs of the freshman team.
CJ Anderson.
I don't remember. No, his name was I don't know what his last name was. I can't remember. CJ. He was one of my good friends, actually.
Okay.
Damn. He's getting ready. He's changing clothes. CJ hits him with the, what's up, bro? With this hand, and then with the left. Bam!
Well, for why?
Pops, I don't know. That beef either about a girl or something. You know how
Yeah,
high
yeah,
school
of
is.
course,
Who
of
knows?
course.
Drops Julius, bro.
Whoa.
And I'm like, he's dropped.
Did he do the fall where he like cocks and falls?
No, he fell back onto
that's what I mean.
onto the locker and then sort of collapsed down, but then sort of sprang back up too. He dropped, but then came back up, and then they start going at it.
Oh, really?
And I've never the craziest thing when I don't know how when was the last time you seen a real aggressive like two men really going at it?
I seen two women duke it out.
Okay, well
I seen two broads smack with
these
nails.
guys. I just remember their hands being like blurs. Like they
Oh,
were
really?
punching each other so
Wow.
just punching each other. They were so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a different kind of fast. There's like, I guess I don't really want. It's like white dude fast, and then there's CJ and Julius fast. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
crazy.
Rampage Jackson up in there.
It was insane to see. Bang, 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 bang. They both punch each other like 45 times in the face,
That's crazy.
and I'm like, I knew right then and there.
You ain't messing with these
I'm
guys.
a bitch. I ain't no fighter. I can't take that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was insane, man. It changed my life.
I remember I was standing in the cafeteria line to buy my lunch, get credits or whatever. This kid in line, I don't know what their beef was, grabs him by the neck, throws him on the ground head first. And they sort of duking it out, and it was a whole thing. I remember that guy got messed. I think he was like mentally challenged after. It was crazy.
Dude, I seen a
Not
guy
actually,
on New
but,
Year's get his teeth knocked out at
This
a
New
bar.
Year's?
No, this was a while. This was at a bar called On the Rocks in
Ooh.
Florence, man. Florence, Alabama. And it's a New Year's. We're in there celebrating. Blah, 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 blah. A fight breaks out. A guy, for some reason, he was squatted real low. And that's what the funny thing
You
I
can't get
remember
low
about-
in a fight.
No, I'm telling you, this guy was squatting real low.
Because you're going to fly up.
And this other dude, it seemed like from about 15 feet away, but it was probably only about 6 foot away. Hand like up here to his face already squatted low, and it just blew his teeth out of his mouth. Like all of his front teeth just came. Like the way he punched him is like he came down like a strike, like a lightning strike from Zeus, just fucking in the mouth. Blew his entire mouth out.
I know people say you
I
haven't
watched the teeth hit the ground. It was just
they made it clink.
They
Oh
were
man, can you imagine that pain? I'm dying from a canker sore right now. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh,
just getting your teeth knocked out.
because it's also cutting up your mouth too. Oh my goodness. That first of all, I know you people say like, oh, if you've never been in a fight in your life, you're like a bitch, bro. If I ever got in a bar fight, it's like a big fear, dude. Because I'm gonna get my teeth knocked out.
It hurts.
And you get your head kicked in. You get a bottle broken, bro. It's just like who needs
I've
that?
had that. Been hit. I got snuck in a Subway parking lot. I had a guy run up behind me and hit me.
For
Bam.
why?
Huh?
Why?
We got into like a big 8-on-8 kind of brawl
Yeah.
outside of there. And it was fair. Cops came. One of my buddies got arrested. One of their buddies got arrested. It was over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking back to my car, and a dude ran up behind me, and he gave it to me. I mean, he clean. I went down.
Really?
Went down, yeah. And my buddies put me into the back of another car, and Bro, what sucked even worse, I had a job interview the next day with the railroad. And this, I don't know, I mean, if you're from the South, you know, the railroad's that's a big deal.
That's Disney down there.
I had a job interview with them. And this is also, if you're ever trying to apply for the railroad, 150 people do it at once. They do it. It's so crazy. They host these interview things at a hotel.
Wow.
And 150 people go in there, and then they put you through a class, and they try and make you quit before you even apply for it. They're like, this job sucks. You're going to walk
this,
a bunch.
SNL?
I swear, dude. They sit you down. They put you through a whole thing. So I'm sitting in this, bro, with my face swollen up.
Yeah.
I got a big old, my face, because this guy knocked me out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
My jaw swelled up real big.
Michael Corleone and Godfather.
They put me through the class and everything. I'm telling you, 2 guys spoke for 1 hour telling you how much they don't want you to do this job. And then they like break for an hour. And they like try and get people to leave.
It's like the opposite of jury duty.
It's insane.
Wow.
So then I wait around. I go to the actual interview parts. Now I'm sitting down. These 2 guys are interviewing me. We go through the entire thing. They get to the end. They're like, finally, they ask me, what's going on with your face? What the hell? All black and blue. I hadn't thought about it until this moment. I did not think about it. I told them I got a root canal. They believe that shit.
They're so stupid.
They hired me because they thought if that guy will get a root canal and show up to the interview, we're going to hire this motherfucker. And they hired me, bro. And really, I was a dirtbag and got in a bar fight the night before and got knocked the fuck out.
That's sick.
And icing on the cake, the guy that knocked me out later comes out of the closet as a gay dude. So now I'm known for getting knocked out by a gay dude back home by all my boys.
That's pretty funny.
It's terrible, dude.
If you're by yourself, you might have stuck his dick in your mouth. You know what I mean?
Dude, it was terrible, man. I got cracked, but I got a job out of it. So
it was worth it in the end.
I worked that job for a little while, and then it was too much for me. A lot of responsibility working for the railroad.
Yeah, I mean, railroads. I mean, I was driving here today. We don't have to say where we're at, but there's a train going right through it. It's Maersk. I'm not lying to you. 15 minutes for this train to pass. Why is it? What's going on with these railroads?
Boys are probably just out there doing stuff, moving shit around.
No, they're just moving. They're going. They're slow. It's a long train. Long train. You know what I mean?
Train.
You ever been a long train?
Your girlfriend knows about them. That's how you got that herpes.
I'm
sorry.
That's funny. That's just how I got herpes. It'd be funny, just a train going on behind my back.
That would be like, babe, how'd I get these herpes? Well, I got to come clean. I did a 55-person gangbang last week, and I think one of the guys wasn't tested. Now you have herpes.
My girlfriend is Bonnie Blue, in case you didn't know. I'm just kidding.
Yo, Jakey boy. Look at that little fucking very, very fun fairy boy.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Nothing. So we took a little bathroom break / coffee break. It was the whole thing.
Had to rock a piss.
Had to rock a piss real good. It's what it is.
Had to rock a piss.
But here's the thing with Hunter. Hunter is an American man. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Did you say that? You got
true patriot.
Do you have an American flag somewhere on your body?
I have. Well, I got a square that represents a lot of things.
That's good. A square. Wait, what?
I just got.
Are you Muslim?
I got a square tattooed on me, man.
A ship square.
Just a square.
Why? That's weird.
Because it represents. What are we getting into this for, man?
Okay, my bad.
I'm a patriot, buddy.
You are. I'm not.
What are you at? Why? What you
I'm
got to? Were you worried about it?
No, I'm just wondering if you're a patriot.
You're wondering if. Are you not a patriot, my friend? I actually need to be worried about you. Am I chilling with a communist?
Well, when I was leaving high school, all my friends joined the military, and I did not. And they look at me like I'm some fucking pussy.
But you gotta be like, don't you have to be a certain height to join the military?
Like Asian dudes don't join the military? Like Mexican dudes that join the military right now?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I've never seen too many short dudes be like, "Oh, I'm a Marine."
You've never been a short Marine. It'd be so familiar. I met my 3 5'4" Marines.
Really? You know some 5'4" Marines?
Yeah, dude. I live near a Marine base.
Y'all got each other numbers and shit.
Yeah, dude. We talk. We communicate.
Like a Facebook group.
That's facts. It's a Facebook marketplace for short people, bro. It's a good time.
It's all good. That's what's up, man. But yeah, so you know some patriots then, it sounds like, some military boys.
Yeah, they look at me like I'm a pussy for not joining. I go, I just didn't want to do it. I
didn't want to throw my life away and buy a Camaro. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly right. And they suck. Like they'll come back. You know what I hate about you? Have any friends that are military?
Yes. And can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Every dude I know who really joined the military young, obsessed with women. Like
really?
Weirdly obsessed.
Yeah.
Like everyone that I know got married randomly to some random chick.
Facts.
Like right. I mean
Nice
You're a
people.
lunatic if you just meet someone and get married. You like go to the military for 4 years, you come back, you're
Well,
like,
they get the bends.
shit's all fucking spinning around.
They
I'm
get
sure.
benefits.
I'm sure, and look, I'm not knocking nobody. God bless our military. I'll say that,
I like them as a whole. I don't like them individually. That'd be so for real.
But I've met some real fucking kooks.
So I'm saying,
man.
I've almost gotten beat up by many military men.
Dude, I lived in Wilmington, North Carolina for a while, and it's right next to the training base for the Marines, right?
Yeah.
So you'll get a lot of graduated Marines, and they'll go out in downtown Wilmington, North Carolina. It's like
Yeah,
in
of
the
course.
ocean. It's really cool.
Aggressive.
Beautiful. Bro, you'll go out, and you'll just have fresh 19-year-olds just learned how, like, a little bit of jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah.
Been working out, just
Krav
shave
Maga.
their head, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, these boys are ready to fight and fuck, dog. Them boys
Facts.
are partying down there. It gets crazy. I went down there twice with, like, a buddy of mine from New York. Both times my buddy from New York got into an altercation.
Yeah.
He gets just into it with Marines
Me too.
immediately.
You're surprised. I get into a military people, Marines especially.
Okay, hold on. Can I be out? You're not out here just picking fights
Can I
with
tell you
nobody.
this? Can I tell you the story? Can I tell you the story?
Go ahead. But I just picture
My
you
friend,
as
she
this.
dates Marines, and she
Okay.
dated a Marine. He was cool, but he invited like 10 of his friends over,
Mhm.
and we were about to go to the bars together. And I wasn't wearing a good shirt, so someone lent me their shirt, and he goes, "If that guy gets pussy in my shirt, I'ma kill him." And I'm like, "You think I get pussy?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "I don't get pussy."
In his shirt, like
Yeah,
he's pissed about the shirt.
he's pissed. I'm wearing his shirt, and then I might get pussy in his shirt. He's like, he can get pussy wearing my shirt, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get pussy wearing anybody's shirt. I don't think you know who I am. I'm not a pussy getting guy. This is before my girlfriend, by the way. And so we go to the bars, and he's like, if he gets a stain on my shirt, I'm gonna find his dad and fuck him in the ass. That's what he tells me.
He says that to you?
He says, if you get a stain
Who
on my
is this guy?
He works in recon.
What's his name? Corn Dog. Oh my God, big scary corn
Real
dog.
name too. I'm kind of nervous now. He's scary, dude. He works in recon. He
I
told
don't
me.
care. Yeah, that's what they all say. They're all recon.
He told
They're
me,
all. Yeah.
I'm gonna find where your dad lives. I'm gonna break your legs. I'm gonna watch you. You're gonna watch me fuck your dad in the ass if you get a stain on that shirt. And guess what happened? I got a couple stains on that shirt. You know what I mean? Because I got really drunk. I threw up a lot, and I threw up on the shirt. And then it was me.
You throw up on it. That's
and,
so,
it was
he
like,
deserves that.
and it was like me trying to get that stains out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, because I didn't want to die. I was.
You
like,
were
freaking,
frantically washing this shirt. That is
I was
hilarious.
like, fuck.
You were scared of this Marine guy.
The good news is my friend breaks up with that guy. So
Hold
she-
on. Oh, I thought your friend was a guy right now at this point.
No.
At this point, I thought you were in a gay relationship.
Friend's a
Things
female.
were
Friend's a
getting
female.
scary.
She breaks up with the guy.
Okay.
So she never returns the shirt. So I never had to worry about it anyway. So I was actually pretty much chilling.
Did you keep the shirt?
No, I think he might have came back for it eventually. But
Oh
all I
my
know is
God.
that and
He's
that,
all pissed. He beats that girl up.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
"Oh, you stay in my shirt.
that girl been beat.
I'm gonna find out where your dad lives. Corn dog. That's
Whoa,
crazy.
that's a good friend of mine, but she's
You
been
mean to
beat.
tell me say what I just said versus what you saying about this guy?
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's crazy. Yeah, he's really implied. You're right.
This
So.
that guy's implying that he's gonna do that to your father, man.
Isn't that crazy? I was like, my dad'll beat you up, but probably not. My dad's old now.
Hey, your dad's still got some
So
life
he's
in him,
He's
dude.
probably got one fight left, and he'll take him out.
Your
you know what I
dad's
mean?
on testosterone. I saw your dad's got forearms, man.
Yeah, he
Don't
does-
be doing
he
him
got
like
some
that.
wrist. He got some wrist. He's bigger than me.
That forearm lands on someone's forehead. That's going out.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
But yeah, just one of those nights where I didn't get pussy, by the way. So
These Marine
he's
guys
chilling.
too, bro. They're
They're and also they're just skinny guys, dude.
Oh, I'm Ghost Recon Sniper Team 6. Come on.
you
know,
drive
like,
the
what are
oil
we
tank.
doing?
Be so free. Drive the oil tank
Yeah.
back and forth. Stop.
Not everybody can be the crazy killer. You know, somebody
Yeah.
got to drive everyone there. You
Exactly.
know,
Someone got to drop
somebody
off.
got to cook all the meals for everybody.
Mhm. Someone got to give the hand jobs out. Someone got to do all the
I don't
jobs.
think there's. Yeah, man.
I take a peanut butter pill. Actually, that's the
I
whole
think
thing.
they only do that on them Navy boats.
I got friends in Navy, and one of them is definitely gay. I don't want to tell you he's my
No,
friend.
man, I got a buddy who went on that. I figured he was too big to get in the Navy, but this motherfucker was huge. He was like 6-something,
Oh, really?
6'5", and big old dude. He had a mustache, crazy mustache. He's
I
a
knew
cool guy.
I knew a 6'5" guy with a small penis. Is that weird or what? Anyway.
Yeah,
But my military friends, though, they come back now, and they're like, you can't even complain to them about problems because they don't even, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, their problems are way different. Like, I'll be like, yeah, my girlfriend and I are like arguing or whatever. And they're like, oh, my girlfriend's a spy. I'm like, oh, my bad. You know what I mean? They got all their own problems.
It's such like bullshit. They just buy into all that weird.
I know. And they're like, I see my friend die. You ever see your friend die? I'm like, who gives a fuck? You chose that.
Okay, well,
You
now,
chose
hold
that
on.
life.
I hear you. But then there's also like things that come with it. If you see somebody die, that's one thing. But it's just every guy comes out and they pretend like they was just some, Punisher character, and they weren't. And
yeah.
now some guys were. Some guys have
Facts.
seen some.
I
crazy
respect
stuff.
that. Yeah, I
So
respect
you
all
gotta
of
be
them.
careful. but it's case by case. More than likely, if it's your boy, he did 4 years. He was, filling up cars or something. And
My friends don't leave base, and they want to act. They're chilling in America.
Well, and you got to think, bro. All they do is sit around and work out and watch
Yeah,
just
you get-
fucking war movies. Probably where
Yeah,
they're like,
and
"Oh, I'm that guy."
Can't wait to kill someone. You come at me talking, call me a civvy. That's some shit I hate right there.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, you just got to let these boys sort of. They'll realize that.
But yeah, I'll play pool in San Clemente where all the military guys hang out, and the eyes you just get mad dog the whole time.
One thing I do admire about these guys, and I've been thinking about it a lot in myself, is like those guys feel patriotism. You know what I mean? They feel that shit in their spine.
Oh yeah.
They breathe this shit. Some of them dudes have like a passion, like
they love America.
They got the flag and they're ready to die about it.
I wish I had that. I like America.
I'm having trouble getting that fired up about anything.
I like America a lot. Do I love it? I love what it's done for me. I'm not like.
Okay, now hold on first. Now you fucking up because I'm a patriot, dog.
Yeah, I am too.
Let me tell you something. I know what it feels like to be a patriot. There's things that, you just gotta. There's a vision.
Yeah.
And you gotta have it.
Like what?
Now I just don't know if I'm ready to, crash out about it like some of these guys.
I'm going to kill a fucking Arab over it.
I mean, some dudes are like ready to just go to war over it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man, relax. Can we just chill out a little?
I love America in a way that I love ice cream. Like I'm not gonna kill someone over it, but I do enjoy it. That's how I picture it. Not a great analogy, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I'm having a tough time picturing it, but yeah, go ahead.
I love ice cream. I'm not gonna kill someone over it. And if you tell me cake's better, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Cake's also good. That's what I mean by it.
Okay.
I like America like I like ice cream.
I'm definitely more of like I'm rooting heavy for it. Like that's my team. You know what I mean?
That's my team for sure.
That's my team.
That's my team for sure.
And if we're in the World Super Bowl, I'm hoping we win.
I always root for the American hockey team, even though I hate the players. I don't.
So, but it's a little. Things get a little weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like I saw a guy covering up another guy the other day, like a homeless dude covering up another homeless dude.
Yeah.
While he smoked crack.
Wait, covering him up? What do you mean?
Like it was like drizzling a little bit outside, so he put it like he was helping his buddy out.
Oh, you can't smoke crack in the rain.
Dude, it was
tarp.
He made covered him up with his, and I'm like, there's still humanity left.
Did they switch off? Did they switch off?
No. He
What?
just let his boy just enjoy his high too.
Look at
which
that.
I thought was
That's
cool.
nice.
But you know what he was probably doing is setting him up. Let me cover you up, get high, pass out. I'm gonna rob you later.
That's facts. I don't know how you feel about the homeless people. I feel kind of bad to say this, but do you see them as people?
Yes, I see them as people.
I see homeless. Be so for real. We kind of see not we, but I mean people in life. They see a crazy person. Do you see that guy as like a human anymore, or are you like I gotta avoid this monster?
Yeah, man. That's because you just don't really have close communication with real crazy people. If you had some crazies in your family, you'd know, man. There's some people just get lost on the wrong path.
I mean, guys are like straight up like.
Yeah, but they're not always that. That's the thing. So now, where I get nervous is where you've got like, what I can tell is old face tattoos and new face tattoos.
Oh wow.
That lets me know you've been doing this.
Yeah.
Like you were about it.
I don't mean gangsters. I mean like crazy people on the street who are street people.
Yeah, I think more like people just fell in hard times a lot of time.
Okay.
Because you just don't ever know. You're a situation or two away from being in that. You just don't know it.
If
your
your
house burned down, your insurance don't cover it.
I'm not talking about a respectable homeless guy. The guys are like asking for money with the signs that they can spell. I'm talking
You're talking about someone who's full twacked out on the corner,
full
fighting
twacked out, fighting the air,
parking lot meter.
fighting a parking lot meter, and he's like that 24/7. That when I see that, I go monster.
It's a waste of a life in a way. It sucks, but it's also there is a redeemable person there eventually. You just got to get to it.
You think so?
Yeah, most of the time. Now some people do fully snap mentally.
I'm willing to. I'm not headstrong on this. I'm willing to change my opinion.
I just think you gotta. Now, am I gonna be the one out there doing the Lord's work, helping these folks?
That's what
Probably not.
That's
no.
what I'm saying.
But I will say that there's always a route back. There's always a route back.
Yeah.
Now I know some people who even like when you. What's really weird is when you meet someone who was like really a drug addict before, and now they're sober and they're fucking like still doing that and shit. They like can't sit down. They're fucking. Oh my God, they've been doing like just meth for so long.
I just love God and love my family.
Dude,
now,
I mean, you gotta just do the steps, brother. It's all about forgiveness, and once you find peace, you can really move on. You
know about that fentanyl flop?
It's weird too, cause like I'm a little bit older than you, and I've seen the generation. I've seen generation of drug drug changes, right?
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, it really everyone was doing like speed and like meth and shit. So everyone was amped up and running around. Where now, fentanyl and like downers are real big. Everyone laid out, flopped over, dying and shit. It's crazy,
They
man.
used to be able to sell you a car in 10 minutes.
That's what, and people used to be way more excited about drugs. People like it's not even a thing anymore. People used to at a stoplight,
Yeah.
they'd run out across and clean your windshield for you real quick, hoping to get the $2.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even really know if they were gonna get it. They just start spraying your shit. That's crackhead shit.
That's some crackhead shit.
You think these fentanyl boys out here doing that?
No.
These fent fiends? No.
No, not the fent fiends.
They gonna break into a liquor store when it's closed at night.
That's
They gonna
initiative,
walk
though.
in there all slow.
That is some initiative, though, in my opinion.
What, like scouting a place out?
Yeah, that's harder than fucking. They just don't want to be a window washer.
Well, yeah, I know, because people used to have integrity.
Integrity, you know what I mean?
People used to have that, but they don't have that anymore.
Yeah. But I mean, America is it's what it is. You know what I mean?
No, man, the people really have lost their ways. You know, I saw a white dude get into a fight with like a smaller Latino guy in the meat section. You know, the meat section of the super Walmart down the street. They got into a fist fight over a steak. That motherfucker beat his ass. This big ass white dude beat the shit out of this little
White dude
Mexican
won?
Yeah. And then they tried to make it a race thing. Like the Mexican dude wasn't trying to hit him with a fucking Modelo. He broke out of the box. It was crazy.
That was my uncle for sure, uncle probably.
It was a whole beef I watched. I witnessed the whole thing go down. Man. And like when I was watching that, I was like, this is what it's like. This is the feeling
Yeah.
of like all that commotion, dude. Then I was thinking, like, if you're like a real patriot, that's how you get all fired up, you know?
What
That's what it's got to be. That feeling of like, oh shit.
What you just saw was a modern day version of Cowboys versus Indians.
Well, that was a modern day version of red versus blue.
That too.
I saw Trump versus Kamala, the real version, the bum fights version.
World Star version.
Bro, this white dude had tattoos all over his head.
Yeah.
And
White
the Mexican dude looked like one of the cowboy kind of Mexican guys. You know, he had the boots on with he had the full get up, you know,
Yeah.
Wranglers on and shit. He was talking shit to him in Spanish. I'm telling you, it was over a steak.
You know what would have been even more American than that?
Bam, bam.
You'd be more American than that? Two people on the side betting the winner. I got money on a Mexican food. No, you gotta go with the white boy, man. He got the arm length and everything, man.
What's crazy too is like how many people just watched. It's crazy to me how many situations I've been in or witnessed where like a fight or something like that happens where there is that span of like 40 to 55 seconds of everyone does just watch.
Yeah.
I think I talked about it, I don't know, maybe in the last podcast. The lesbian couple, they got into a fight. Everyone just watched that shit just happen for a while.
Yeah.
That's like one of my... You ever see the videos of like where someone's knocked out and then someone they stomp
That's
them
my
again?
biggest fear right there, yeah.
Oh, that stomp's always so rough for me to watch because it's like you don't ever want to be that guy.
Because I feel like in my head, a head is so easy to break. But probably not. But it probably
No,
is.
your skull's pretty hard, but
Yeah. But like, on concrete, though,
with like a Timberland on
I'm gonna start throwing up if I keep talking about it. I'll be so for real. That's disgusting. But yeah, it's scary. That's some scary
You know what
stuff.
else is disgusting?
What?
That hole in your mouth, that black hole in your mouth you got from your girlfriend.
You can't even see when I talk.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason to bring that up, but it is what it is.
I'm sorry.
I just can't suck dick no more.
It just makes me mad that I'm having to deal with this guy with.
How you deal with it? Am I sucking your dick? No, I'm not. So you're not dealing with it. I'm the one in pain. I'm going to apply genital wart gel to it. So I brought 3 Q-tips with me to your house, just in case I got to install this thing. Okay. It's a whole thing I'm dealing with.
Oh man. Look. This is what it's about.
That's what it's about. This was about. That was Crack Time Out. That rhymes
And
for a
that
reason.
was Crack Time Out.
And that
Thank
rhymes.
y'all. Have a great
That'll be good. Thank you.